guys, welcome to Steenberg. My name's Jody Pretorius, I'm the winemaker here. Been here since the start of 2009, so just completed my third vintage here. Steenberg was founded in 1682 by Katarina Russ. She was the first woman in South Africa to legally own land, as well as the first land grant in South Africa. So it was quite a historical date for women in South Africa, but especially for farming in South Africa. It's one of the oldest estates in the country. It's not necessarily the oldest in terms of winemaking, but it was generally used as a halfway stop between Cape Town Harbour, which is Table Bay Harbour, which is about 25 km that way, and then Simonstown, which is about 10 kilometers that way. And it was exactly halfway if you had to do the Oud-Kaapse Pass by horse carriage. So it was basically just a kind of halfway house until 1984, when JCI bought a portion of the land, then developed the vineyards as well as a golf course, and set up commercially making wine here on an industrial scale. And now we've been making wine since 1996 in the cellar behind me, and we're currently owned by the Beck family. We've been in ownership from the Beck family since the April of 2005. Steenberg is part of the Constantia Valley, and technically we're in the Dukai suburb, but in terms of winemaking and the ward we fall into Constantia, which is quite a privilege to have, to be part of one of the oldest areas of winemaking in South Africa. A lot of history and lots of character go with all these areas. I'll give you a little bit of background on our philosophy in terms of viticulture and winemaking. I say both because the one fits in with the other one. And it really, at Steenberg, we try and do as little as possible in terms of winemaking. We've got this incredible site where, as you can see, False Bay behind me. You can hear the wind coming past as well. We've got the southeaster pulling in every day, bringing cold air in and naturally cooling down our vineyard. So we've got a very cool site, and that, with all its great privileges that it brings, it always brings a lot of trouble with it as well. But you always take the bad with the good and the good with the bad. And that ties in terms of our winemaking style and philosophy as well. We've got very, very small yields in all the vineyards because of the wind. So we've got small canopies, but concentrated flavors. So we've got an incredible concentration of fruit. And there's no reason why we as winemakers should go and try and get that away with flavors like oak, too much oak, and excessive playing around in the cellar. So what we try and do is always have fruit playing the primary role and the leading role, and anything else in the cellar must be a supporting role. And that's generally the philosophy for take it through from the vineyards. In terms of farming, fruit must be the most important thing, and then everything else comes after that. To speak about a little bit in general about Steenberg soils, the larger name for all our soils is all forms part of decomposed granite, and it's got a rather high clay content, and it also has a high kaolin content, which is also a type of clay. And as you can see, it's got a nice dark color in this, which means there's quite a lot of organic material in there. And then it's also got a lot of these little shiny particles. It's all part of quartz, and they end up imparting a very high mineral content into the wine. We specialize in Sauvignon Blanc as well as Semillon, and on reds we do our biggest production is and most popular one is definitely Merlot. We also do lovely unique things like a Nebbiolo. And then our icon wine standing right in front of me is our Magna Carta. It's a blend of 60% Sauvignon Blanc and 40% Semillon, and really one of the best Bordeaux white style blends in the country at the moment. And we're really proud of it, and we're really happy and excited about the wines. please come and come check us out and come enjoy our wines with us and just experience what Steenberg has to offer.